So a new cheating scandal has just swept the chess world. GM Vladimir Kramnik, previous world champion, just indirectly accused Hikaru Nakamura of cheating on chess.com. On his chess.com profile, he put this description in his about that hints at Hikaru cheating. We're going to get into this in a second. And I'm going to discuss a few reasons why this is, first of all, huge. This is big, big news. If anyone knows Hikaru, this is big, big news, but also why it's kind of absurd. And also, I'm going to show you guys a sort of unsuspecting grandmaster that's taking Hikaru's defense. So let's start with this description, okay? So Kramnik posted this in the notes of his chess.com profile. It says, some new piece of statistics recently noticed a player had scored 45.5 out of 46 consecutive 3-minute blitz games against approximately 2950 in average rating opposition, few different players, which is equivalent to 3,600 plus performance in those 46 consecutive games. I believe everyone would find this interesting. So before I get to why this claim is really far-fetched and, you know, who the grandmaster is who's defending Hikaru, to give some context, Kramnik played some blitz against Hans Niemann not that long ago, and whether it was directly or indirectly, I don't remember, basically accused Hans of cheating, still cheating. So I'll show you guys this quick clip. So here's the clip of Hans playing Kramnik in blitz. All right, so Hans just won. And during the rematch, Kramnik basically just lets Hans mate him. The original blitz match, which they don't really show here, I'm having trouble tracking this down, Hans was streaming, and Kramnik, in his video, which is right here, is...
And was a moments where at least I wouldn't have spent time. I mean, it would definitely take me longer to play some other moves he played.
So Kramnik is basically commenting on Hans's weird time usage in this blitz game, and then making moves, I think, such as, I think it was just King B8 here. Instead of King B7, King B8, Kramnik was really confused by that. So yeah, let's watch this clip really quick.
But there I didn't quite understand why he spent so much time, but okay, bishop f5, very good move, not easy because bishop was actually going to c6, now it changes the direction, going back to f5, knight f3, bishop f5 5 seconds, now bishop c3 4 seconds, move rook d1, but then the second and third line are equally actually just to play a useful move. What kind of useful move would you make in this position? Of course, King b7. I mean, it's like automatic for any strong player. It's totally automatic. For some reason, Hans played King b8. I mean, I was puzzled just trying to understand why on b8. What is at least one single situation or profit of this move King b8?
And so I can't hunt down the video. There's the actual video of Hans doing his live stream. But, you know, just to give some context, Hans was streaming and talking with a lot of the viewers. I'm not making any stance on whether Hans is cheating or not, but that is something to be taken into account because Kramnik at this point, I don't know if he knows that Hans was streaming, so he was taking long periods of time to make like seemingly obvious moves. And then as for these really bizarre moves, I think Kramnik is obviously hinting at bizarre like moves can sometimes allude to cheating. All right, so let's get back to Hikaru and specifically why this accusation against Hikaru is really far-fetched on behalf of Kramnik. 5 days ago, chess.com just released this video, okay?
Hikaru just achieved the highest blitz rating in history on chess.com. The previous record, also held by Hikaru, was set in 2020 with a rating of 33-32. Hikaru Nakamura posed the question, can I break my own record today? That he did. Now, in November of 2023, Hikaru has established a rating of 33-36. Hikaru has won 78% of all of his blitz games on chess.com, and just this past week alone, he's won 90%. The average rating of his recent opponents, 28.95. Magnus Carlsen currently sits at 32.95 with a personal record of 33.22. Could we see another battle for the coveted #1 spot on the Blitz leaderboard?
All right, so what's so interesting about that video is that yes, #1, Hikaru is still absolutely dominating on chess.com If you guys have been watching Magnus, Magnus recently started playing much more on chess.com and in events like Title Tuesday. So, you know, he's giving like the top dog, Hikaru, some competition. And so don't forget that Kramnik is accusing Hikaru of cheating in that he's won 45 and a half out of 46 consecutive games, 3-minute blitz games, okay, against an average rating of 2950. So that video kind of shows what's been going on in the online world for Hikaru. But on the over the board, I think that it was chess.com, but I can't remember and I can't find the video, unfortunately. Just put out a video on how Hikaru is actually world #1 right now in terms of performance rating. He has outplayed Magnus and every other GM in terms of his performance rating. He is currently, according to the video that I saw, and please, if anyone knows where that video is or saw this, put something in the comments. So, you know, the claims that Hikaru is playing much, much better online as opposed to over the board, well, that also just doesn't hold up because Hikaru is actually playing really well in over-the-board chess. And so the Grandmaster that actually came to Hikaru's defense is none other than GM Eric Hansen from the chessbrahs. And if you guys know anything about Hikaru and Eric's relationship, you'd know that there's a lot of rivalry there and it dates back quite a ways. So in fact, I'm going to show you guys, because at one point Hikaru even flagged the chessbrah YouTube account after some, I think it was this match. Let's watch this really quick.
You can offer a draw.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a draw. I mean, I offered him a draw before. I mean, I offered him a draw. He offered a draw, and I offered a draw. That's just bad sportsmanship.
Because there's certain things like flagging in a situation, but draws you don't do.
Now, Hikaru cannot ever come.
So, so I think actually one of the memes that came from Hikaru was from this video where he kept saying like, but I don't care, I literally don't care, I don't care, and he just keeps repeating I don't care, just to show that these two's relationship is pretty intense. But you know, Eric is a pretty reasonable, honest person, I think, and he's played Hikaru a lot. And so let's watch this because this is him. They actually put out the first video, I believe, on this Kramnik Hikaru drama. Let's watch this.
In the last few years, particularly, a lot of professional players have either directly expressed to me that they think Hikaru is cheating or asked me if I think that Hikaru is cheating. And it's definitely started trending a bit more maybe 3-4 years ago, maybe the onset of COVID. And this is my stance, and this is what I say to them, is I don't think Hikaru is cheating. And I also clarify, do you mean online or over the board? And usually the comments are online in particular.
So yeah, just quick parentheses here, like he's talking about. The accusations are usually with online, right? But we just talked about how Hikaru at the moment is absolutely, he's always been dominating online. Like, he's been #1 in Blitz and Bullet for quite a while. I don't know what it is right now. We can check. I don't know. I think he's still above Magnus. But not only online, also over the board, he's been absolutely crushing it. Of course, it's not exactly to the same extent as Magnus, but anyways.
At the level of consistency that he plays with is just unreal online, and they're suspicious of it. That it's, yeah, hard to believe. And these are like, yeah, strong professional players. I understand there's a lot of paranoia about the cheating these days, but my answer is usually the same. I don't think Hikaru is cheating. And when they ask why, I'm like, I've seen him play in person. I've been playing Hikaru in person since I was a teenager. I've seen his level in person. I've seen how he plays in person and how he plays online. He's just as resilient in person for the most part. Really, really strong still. Yes, he is a bit better online than in person, but not, you know, he's got good mouse skills, good instincts.
Another really interesting thing is that I'm not at all an expert on this, but it seems like when you are cheating online, right, what a lot of people look for is what their bullet rating is, if there's huge disparities in their different ratings in the time controls. I just don't see how it's realistically possible to be as good as Hikaru at bullet chess and cheat. I'm just going to say that. I think it's absolutely absurd to even think that's possible because let's think about it. You're playing against, imagine like Hikaru playing against Daniel Narditsky, who's also extremely good. You have a grandmaster who's playing wicked fast, right? And very good moves. The time that it would take to actually try to play like the top or, you know, second to best, whatever computer moves while playing that quickly, like there's no way that it would realistically be possible to get to Hikaru's level of mastery in bullet chess while cheating. So he's being accused of cheating in blitz chess, which I suppose is more possible, but it just doesn't really add up because, you know, if you look at his bullet rating, his bullet chess, it is absolutely insane, his skill in bullet. And there's no way that he's cheating in that. I mean, that's just my opinion, but let me know what you guys think.
Some of those skills he has over the board, they're just amplified a bit online. I've seen him play in person, whether it's with drinking, whether it's money on the line, and he's really, 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 really strong. And he's really good at just winning bad positions and fighting. And so, I played him for 15 years. And
okay, so let's get back to Kramnik, because the accusation, or what he put on his profile, is that a player had scored 45.5 out of 46 consecutive 3-minute blitz games against approximately 2950 in average rating opposition, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to sort of reinvent the wheel. I'll just show you guys because Eric in this video counts those games on Hikaru's chess.com profile. So
you're going to have to count to 45. Okay, let's count starting here. November 16th, 2023. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, let's skip
5,
ahead now.
45. There you go. From November 16th to 17th, Hikaru scored 45.5 out of 46.
So like that confirms, right? Because he's keeping it somewhat vague here, but everyone knows, you know, who he's referencing, and that confirms that it is actually Hikaru. So yeah, that is what's happening right now in the chess world with this cheating scandal. I'll just give some of my thoughts, and then I would love to hear what you guys think. Leave down in the comments below. I think that cheating is really at the forefront of the chess world right now because of everything that happened with the Hans Niemann scandal, the lawsuit, and now Kramnik has really been on a kick of like a crusade against the cheating in the chess world. And I think that in this specific example, I won't say anything about the Hans situation. Well, personally, no. I think that Hans isn't cheating anymore because number one, like, man, the risk to do that, to get caught cheating after everything that's happened, your reputation would be absolutely destroyed. That's my opinion. And also, as we looked at with the example of Kramnik playing Hans in Blitz, you know, he's commenting on this weird time usage and everything, but you can see Hans streaming and he's talking to people and he's distracted. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that he wasn't cheating. And in regards to this claim against Hikaru, honestly, I think it's downright absurd. And so I think that, you know, Kramnik being like a former world champion has a really impressive reputation. You can see that actually if you watch the video of Hans. Let's see, where is it? This is what Hans is saying.
I have so much respect for Kramnik. I would never disrespect Kramnik.
Right. So this is, I think this is pretty shared amongst a lot of the grandmasters. There's this enormous respect and, you know, for Kramnik. And he's really on this mission of, you know, pointing out the cheating happening in the chess world. But again, I think that this specific claim against Hikaru is really far-fetched for the reasons that I mentioned. Number one, Hikaru is he's the best. In my opinion, he's the best at bullet chess, period. And I think that it is extremely unrealistic to think that you could be that good while using a chess engine simply because it's bullet chess. You don't have, you know, the time to look and play the first, second best computer move. If you're playing against a super grandmaster that is playing also very, very well, but also extremely quickly, like, they're going to flag you. So I just don't think it's realistic. But not only that, he's performing extremely well in over the board chess right now. Again, I'll have to hunt down that video on Hikaru having the #1 performance rating of the year, and I think having a consecutive win streak in over the board chess too. And he's always sort of been dominant. I mean, if you guys just watch like the Title Tuesdays, how many, let's see. So let's see. How many Title Tuesdays has Hikaru won? 42. Okay, 42 Title Tuesdays, next to Andrekin, whose second place was 16 Title Tuesdays. 42 Title Tuesdays. Imagine playing and winning that many Title Tuesdays and cheating the entire time and not being caught by chess.com's cheating detection. And make no mistake, that is 3-minute chess. That's 3-minute blitz chess. Well, 3 minutes, 1 second increment chess, which he is being accused of cheating by Kramnik. Okay, so either, well, Kramnik is basically saying this is not possible. somewhere in here, Hikaru is cheating. And all of these, 3-minute blitz games, and that I'm aware of, I haven't heard many other grandmasters accusing Hikaru of cheating in Title Tuesdays. And there has been a lot of cheating scandals with Title Tuesdays, like with the Hans Niemann situation. They were talking about Dlugi, whatever, the grandmaster that was banned after having been caught, I think, cheating on Title Tuesday. There's been people that have been caught cheating on Title Tuesday. I have never heard of someone accusing Hikaru of cheating on Title Tuesday. So that's what I mean when I say it's a big freaking claim to claim that Hikaru, or even hint that he's cheating. Because if he is, well, okay, then he's been cheating probably somewhere along, all of these Title Tuesday events. I'm not a grandmaster. I don't give a shit about any of this. So I'll just flat out say, I think that people need to be very careful when accusing people of cheating. Innocent until proven guilty. What's difficult is that it's not so easy proving someone guilty, but I think you have to be very careful about doing that because, that is why Hans filed a defamation lawsuit. And on that, I actually do understand, because yes, on the one hand, Hans had been caught cheating before. And there's plenty of people that think that he still is cheating, right? Okay, fair enough. But if it's not true, if he actually didn't cheat in that over-the-board game against Magnus, then, his reputation was absolutely destroyed. And I think it's actually pretty interesting how resilient Hans is. Thank God this is someone with a lot of character who's not afraid to bite back because, on the other hand, he's a kid. This Hans is a kid still. So having your entire reputation just wiped in the mud like that, yes, on the one hand, he should have seen it coming because he has been caught cheating before. That's the price you pay. On the other hand, if there hasn't been actual proof of it, to go ahead and assume and say he cheated is something else, rather than saying it's fishy, it's suspicious, So that's my personal take, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are interested on watching a little case study on the effects of alcohol on chess, then click up there. I'll leave a link to the video above. I'm doing a 3-week case study on of drinking and playing chess. I'm also doing so check out the channel if you guys like this. Hit the like and subscribe button. I come out with content pretty much every single day, and I stream on Twitch. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next video.